Today's lecture we are going to see SOP4 from skill set 2 of HTML5. In this SOP4 we have to create two separate programs. Let's see. Write a program using HTML with the following specification: a web page with details about a class with total number of students 10, boys 50, girls 50, in a tabular form. Okay, so they have given us a table. In this format we have to display a table in first web page. Means we have to create two separate HTML program. In first program we will have to create a table in this format, and in second HTML program, see, link this page to another page as follows. So first another page we have to create. They have given name demo.html. We can give any name. So in this notepad, in this program we have to display this text, that is standard 11 stream science in italics and division A. So division A, this will be a link that will be connecting us with this program, so that whenever we will click on this division A, the output of first program should be displayed. Okay, so I will show you. See, this will be output of our demo.html. Okay, so in that standard 11th is displayed in bold, stream science is displayed in italics, division A it should be in the next line. We will take that, and this is a link. See, you can see whenever I am moving my mouse cursor on that division A, the symbol of that cursor is changing, means it is a link, means that text is a clickable text. So when I will click on this, the table will be displayed. Okay, so we have to create two separate program, one with this output and second program with the output of this table. Okay, so we will create that. First we'll create this table program. So we will start as usual with a doc type HTML, then head. Inside head there is a title tag, then I will give title as a tables, sorry. Okay, table. After that title tag close, then head tag close. After head tag, body tag open. Now I will immediately close this body tag and HTML tag. Okay, then now we have to display a table of this format. So see, in this table there are two rows and three columns. The horizontal ones are the rows and vertical are columns. So there are two rows and three columns. So first we will create a first row. So before that, to insert a table in a web page, we are using a table tag. Okay, and table, with a table tag we should always use a border attribute, because if we are not using a border attribute, this border of a table will not be displayed, only the contents of a table will be displayed. So we will use border attribute. After that, now we have to create a first row. Now see, in this first row there are three columns. So first I will create a first row, that is a TR. Now I will create a three columns. First column is number of students, so TD, number of students, and TD close. Okay, then now second column is boys and third column is girls. So TD boys, TD close, and similarly we will create third column of girls and TD close. Okay, so in first row we have created three columns. Now we will close this first row, that is TR close. Now in the same way we have to create a second row. Now in second row also there are three columns. So we will first open second row, that is TR, then first column in a second row, that is 100. So 100, then TD close. After that next column is 50 and also third column is 50, then TD close. This is last column, and 50, TD close. Okay, so we have created your second column. So both the rows, both the rows are completed. Now I will close a TR tag. Okay, so we have created both rows in our table tag, and after that we will finally close table tag. Okay, so now let's see first output of this program. I will save this program as page1.html, and I will .html and all files and save. Okay, now let's check the output for this program, page 1. Okay, so here table is displayed. Now in a they have given the background colors for these rows. Okay, for first row there is a orange color, and in second row there is a green color, and also there is one more thing, the first row is displayed in a bold. Okay, so what changes we have to do? If we have to display a content of a table in a bold format, then what we are going to do? We are going to use th tag, that is table header. So whatever content we will use display in a th tag, that will be displayed in a bold. So in the first row I want to display everything in a bold format, so I will use here th tag. Okay, and let's save and we'll see this again. Okay, so first row is displayed in a bold format. Now we have to give a background color for this row. So what normally, suppose we want to give a background color for our web page, okay, web document, then what do? We use bg color attribute in the body tag. In the same way, now in this case we have to give background color to a particular row. So what we will do? We will also use a bg color attribute, but where we are going to use in a tr tag. Now see, for first row I want to give background color as orange. So where did I start my first row? Here, this is my first row where I have started. So in that I will use bg color attribute. Okay, and thus mention the color orange. Okay, in the same way, second row, for second row we have to give bg color as a green. So here I have started my second row, so in that I will use bg color attribute and value will be green, and save this program and let's see the output. Okay, so colors are displayed. First row is in orange and second row is displayed as a green. So our first program is completed. Okay, now we have to create a second program, demo.html. So what we will do, just take a new notepad file and I will just write the starting first, doc type html, head, title. For this I will give name as a demo, title tag close, then head tag close, body tag open. We will close this body tag and html tag. Okay, now let's see what we have to do in this program. First we have to display standard 11th, after that stream science. Okay, first we will do this. Standard 11th is displayed in a bold format, so we will use bold tag, or also we can use here heading tags. Okay, it is a it is a bit larger, so it's better to use a heading tag. We will use h3. Okay, h3 is not also highest, and what is that text? Standard 11. Okay, standard 11 and h3 close. Now next is a stream science. Stream science we have to display in, it is also in a bold and also in a italics. So what we are going to do? Bold tag and italics tag, because we want to apply both the effects at the same time. So we will use both the tags, and in that we will use stream science. Okay, now see, while closing the tags you should close the tag in a first. Now see here, before this I have opened here italics tag, so first italics tag will be closed, after that there is a bold tag, so after italics I will close a bold tag. Okay, and now This is complete. Now next we have to create a division A. Division A, this is a link. It is not a text with a underline. It is a link that we have to create. Now how do we create link in HTML? With the help of a anchor tag. Okay, so now what we have to do, see, whenever we want to include image in a web page, what do? We use image tag, and the most important attribute of image tag is src tag. So in the same way, while using an anchor tag, it is compulsory that we use href attribute. Now what value we are going to specify in this href attribute? See, what we have to do in this program. Whenever I will click on this division A, this program should be open, or this table should be displayed. So what we are going to do, whenever I will click on that link, the which document or which website we want to open, the path or name of that document should be specified in this href. Now when I will click on the link, which program should be open? This table program should be open, output of this first program which we have created. Now name of that program was page 1. Okay, page 1 and html. So I will specify here value page 1 dot html. Okay, and after that anchor tag close. After that we have to display the text which is a clickable text. Means like see, here I have here it's division A, it is a clickable text. So which text we want to display as a clickable should be written after we close this tag. Okay, that is division A, and then anchor tag close. So whatever text is placed between opening and closing anchor tag will be displayed as a clickable text. Means that text will be displayed as a link. Okay, and after clicking on that link, what document should be open? The name or path of that document should be placed in this href attribute. So sorry about the noise. So whenever we are using the anchor tag, it is compulsory that we have to use this href attribute. Okay, now see, I have just written here page1.html. Why I am writing only the name and not path of the document? Because I will save this program same in a same folder where I have saved my page1.html. So I will give your name demo.html and all files. Okay, so see, in this folder I have saved my first program with a table. So in the same folder I am saving my second program. So whenever both the programs are in same folder, we don't have to write a complete path. Okay, we just specify the file name. If the page1.html is in some other folder or other document, then I should write a complete path of that document. In this case we don't need to write a path. Okay, so it is completed. We just take this link to the next line. So I will use your br tag, and now I will save this program. Now let's run this demo.html. Okay, first standard 11th is displayed, stream science and division A. So now see here, division A is a link. So whenever I am moving a mouse cursor over that, the symbol is changing. So I will click on this and the table is displayed. Means our program is successfully completed. Okay, this is our page1.html and this is demo.html. So what have we done? We have linked this both the programs with the help of this link. Okay, with the help of a anchor tag. So that's what we have to do in this fourth program. One more thing, see this color of this link is changed. Okay, before visiting it is a blue color. After we have visited this link, it is a purple color, and when we click on this link, it is a red color. So there is also one attribute which I have explained in my last lecture. You can check it out, the videos of that is impressive web designing, where I have explained the anchor tag. In that I have given the attributes of a body tag, that is a link, v link. Okay, so we can set the colors of active link, visited link. Okay, so you just check it out. Now this was the output of our SOP 4. So first, in this, keep in mind we have to create two separate HTML program, not a single program. In first program we have to display this output in a tabular format, and in second program we have to create this output. So whenever we click on division A, the table should be displayed. So that is the SOP4. So here we have completed all the practicals of a skill set 2 about HTML5. So if you have any doubt related to this practical, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.